Fair is going on as we speak. How are things looking for tonight?
Hopefully that cool down sticks with us.
I know. This is really a great night to get out at the State Fair because it cannot be understated how much we had to deal with over the past several days. This was a record-setting heat wave, only broken by one day of the 100s in downtown Sacramento. That was last Tuesday at 98 degrees, but even yesterday, 101 for the afternoon high. So that was this average of 106 degrees since the end of June. And we're going to get this brief break, but then we're going to be right back at it. Now, we've got this nice breeze coming in from the Pacific, and that's going to keep us in the 80s and 90s for the next couple of days. Right now, we're at 88 in the Big Mountain backyard for Sacramento, Stockton 89, Modesto 93, with Marysville at 97, and Tahoe cloudy and 64, because we're still tracking areas of showers and thunderstorms through the Sierra. You can see a few of those lightning strikes. No red flag warning for today, but we were dealing with those conditions over the course of the weekend. Tomorrow, we start the day off at 60. Oh, it's time to open up the windows, let in that natural AC. 10 a.m. we're at 71 degrees, still looking at sunny skies, and most of the day we're in the 70s and 80s for our Tuesday, only bumping up into the lower 90s briefly for the afternoon forecast, and then we're right back into the cooler weather. So if you are headed out to the State Fair, the next couple of days look pretty good. Tuesday, we're at 91, Wednesday, 95. Now, we are starting to approach those near 100-degree temperatures by Thursday, and then into the weekend, we're right back at it. This high-pressure ridge only taking a brief break. It's going to come roaring back for the end of the work week and into the weekend. This is going to put us on another stretch of 100s into the outlook for the middle and end of July. So again, we got that nice break coming in with that beautiful breeze in the Pacific, and then we're going to be well above average by the time we get into the weekend forecast. Those overnight lows once again for the foothills back into the 80s. It's right around 80 degrees. So if you're doing any camping up there, just be prepared. This weekend's going to be quite toasty. Highs for tomorrow, those staying near 80 for the Sierra. We're in the 80s and 90s for the foothills with still some pretty pleasant weather for the middle of our work week. 60s along the coast, and that's the cool air we're pulling in through the valley, delivering highs in the 80s and low 90s for the forecast. Now, you'll notice where we're farther from that breeze, we're warmer. Yuba City, we're up to 95 for tomorrow. Calusa, we're at 98. But nice to not see those widespread 100s in the outlook here for tomorrow. Highs in the 70s and 80s for the Sierra. We're pretty much shower free as we head towards the weekend after we get through today. For the foothills, we're looking at highs in the 90s, but then we start to approach those near 100-degree temperatures with overnight lows in the mid-70s to right around 80. Cool along the coast, we're in the 60s, and then we start driving up those highs into the mid-70s by later this week. Now, since we've already had that deep stretch of 100s. I'm not going to put any of those weather impact alerts up here for the 10-day forecast because, quite frankly, this is kind of typical July weather at this point, even heading into the beginning of August.